not about what you do while you're here, but it's about the mark that it leaves when you leave.
Don't stop doing what you like just because it's not making money, or it might not ever make you money.
Right when my career took off with social media, I was really finna give up for real.
Lifestyle content, like, you got to be careful, because sometimes you'll get to the point to where you like living almost for the camera.
Being around a person that might not have as much cheese as me, I don't feel awkward, bro.
Your money just fell in your lap, basically, because of the previous work and the credibility that's to your name.
Like, find yourself and you'll find your life a lot faster, bro.
You make a video about spending 20 on a Cuban, you're probably not gonna make 20K off of one day.
Don't get discouraged about, like, if you're not dying as a millionaire again. Like, just die with a purpose.
What's good, YouTube? You know what I'm saying? It's legendary Rich in the building. I got a special guest, you know what I'm saying? Appreciate him for making it happen. You know, I DM'd him on TikTok, Instagram, some other shit to try to make sure he's seen it. So I appreciate you pulling up my way.
Vice versa. They say shit, universe make everything happen for a reason. Shit, it's so crazy to say to I barely be checking like my DM requests and shit, but I was just scrolling through to when I seen it. I was like, I clicked on it. I was like, shit, niggas ain't in Miami. I'm like, fuck it, I ain't doing shit.
Hell yeah, for sure, for sure.
Most
so
definitely.
Just to get right into it, you know what I'm saying? Give them, like, I know how you came up and everything, but give them, like, because we have limited time, like, long story short, how you came up, you know, what made you want to start content creation, entrepreneurship.
So when it came to like the content creation tip, I think like I kind of like explained it a couple times. I was telling people, like, I'm looking at people like on social media and I'm like, okay, like, it's a lot of people showing the money, they showing the cars, they showing the clothes, they showing the cribs, but like how many people are actually showing like how they got to that point or how you can acquire it, bro? Because like it be seeming so like unobtainable. Like it be like, damn, like, is this possible for a regular person? Because outside looking at these different people, bro, like you not really seeing the credit side of shit. You're not seeing like how people are learning about how to make money, how the internet money shit works. And you really not just seeing like the come up. I feel like a lot of people record themselves when they're up, but not necessarily on the way up. Like, so I was like, what can I bring to the table, you get what I'm saying, that could show people something different? So I wanted to give like a different perspective of social media. I was like, I was like, everybody was telling me when I was first starting vlogging, like, bro, you probably shouldn't be vlogging, bro, because they like niggas want to see the fancy cars, the nice clothes and shit. I was living in a regular apartment. I had just got out of jail. I had got my license taken away. I ain't had no whip at the time. So like, they like, what are people gonna watch you for? And I'm like, people are gonna watch me because they're gonna see like my character development on camera. Like they're gonna see everything unfold on camera. So I feel like I started vlogging and just doing social media content in general to inspire people that are in a position that I was in.
That's hard. I can definitely relate to that. As far as like not even just like, you know, like you said, people just showing the highlights of their life. Even me, you know, I only been creating content for, you know, 2 years. I don't know how long you've been doing it for, but
probably like 3 now.
3 now?
3.
Okay, that's crazy. What, you had 100K in 2 or 1 year?
1. So like I was doing it for a year. It really was like, I feel like it was like bubbling. You get what I'm saying? Like it's like, okay, like shit cooking up. You feel me? Like nothing was really like popping off at the time, but like I'm dropping on TikTok every day. I'm making hella TikTok videos. I was dropping on YouTube consistently. I was doing at least like 10, 15, some months, 30 videos a month, you get what I'm saying? And I was posting on Instagram like every day, and I was really just like waiting on that blow up. It's so crazy to say, like right when my career took off with social media, I was really finna give up for real. Like it's 2nd year in, I've invested all of the cheese into it. I'm like, nigga, I ain't made a dime back. Like, you get what I'm saying? A lot of people don't understand, like sometimes you gonna invest more into something before you ever get a return.
Definitely, I was just thinking about that earlier. Like you might have to invest 10K, depending on what type of business you got, 100K before you make $1. Like, real shit.
I dead ass burnt up, like, I think I had burnt up like 75K trying to become a content creator. And I was down to like my last like 10 racks. I had a car that wasn't fully paid off at the time. Y'all, a lot of people, if y'all watched me before, y'all remember the ZL1. I had the ZL1, my car payment like $1,000 a month, insurance $500 a month, that's $1,500. I had an apartment that I had just bought, it was $3,500 a month. So literally, if something didn't pop off that month, like it was over with. Like car gone, back to granny crib, gonna have to get evicted from the apartment. And it's so crazy to say like that month that I was finna give up, the video popped off. So that's why I always tell people like, shit, just stay like,
I forgot
stay true
what
to that shit.
No cap, I forgot what it's called, but I be reading this shit in the book, The Atomic Habits. It showed like a little graph, and it was like the point like where you feel like giving up is like way down here, and then like whether it's a year later, 2 days later, is like when you reach that breaking point. Like just because you putting in the work, you know, and everything, and you're not seeing the results, not all the time does it always mean like
It's
you're
not
doing something
happening.
wrong,
Yeah.
or it's not happening. You know what I'm saying? As far as like, I guess where you at now, because I know you kind of been like taking a break from the vlogging, and you probably still active on TikTok, but
Yeah.
is it more so like mental clarity, or you just got a lot going on?
Nah, it was definitely like mental clarity, because I would say like, see, a lot of people don't understand, like, yeah, you be dreaming about making money and living like this lavish lifestyle, but it's a lot that come with that shit. You get what I'm saying? Like, like being in a financial position to finally be able to take care of my folks and shit, it brings on a lot of responsibility, and a lot of people expect shit from you. Like, it's like, okay, like you making money now, and now people feel like because you making money, they making money.
Right.
But it's kind of like a thin line in between. Like, if you a real genuine person, you want to help your people, but you got to help yourself first. So like, it was real stressful for me, because like on camera, I got to be happy. I gotta goddamn, you feel me? I gotta keep my energy up, keep my personality and shit going and shit like that. And it was real hard for me to vlog at the time, because it's like I was going through, I had more money than I ever seen in my life, but I was going through like a serious depression. You get what I'm saying? So like, I had started losing my purpose somewhat. And I feel like anytime you lose your purpose, like it's like hard to continue doing whatever you're doing. You get what I'm saying? If you like money driven, you can only do that shit for so long, because like material value means nothing. So it's like, okay, cool. Like I'm making all this bread, but if I'm just making bread to buy cars, buy clothes, and buy shoes, nigga, it's very repetitive. You feel me?
For sure.
So I think it got to the point where like I had to take some type of mental break, because that shit was taking a toll on me. Like if you look at me during the time period when I was doing content very consistently, in the beginning, first 6 months into doing content, that year I was blowing up, I was happy as fuck.
That shit was fun.
Yeah, and then towards the last 6 months, bro, like shit really just started to hit the fan for real, like a lot. And it was a lot of shit that I didn't record. It was going on behind the scenes. Like I got locked up again, losing friends, bro, relationships, cars, bro, your family starting to get weird and shit. Like it was a lot of shit that like took a toll on me mentally. And a lot of people don't know, like if you go look at my vlogs, bro, I used to talk about my health a lot. Like nigga, I was like 125 pounds. Face was sunken in, skinny as hell. I was smoking all the time. I started getting into drinking and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I was taking a toll on my mental and my body. So like I took a step back from social media and just like had to reground myself and just like kind of figure out like, who am I? Like, what am I doing this shit for? And what do I need to be doing to feel whole, I guess?
For sure, I can definitely relate to that. You know, I'm not on the level that you at yet or nothing like that, but like, especially like lifestyle content, like you got to be careful, because sometimes you'll get to the point to where you like living almost for the camera, you know what I'm saying? Like, it can't be a good moment without you recording, or some, you know, something happened random, some funny shit or whatever. You're like, damn, I didn't record it. It's like you not living in the moment. And I feel like when you're not living in the moment, life is just...
it's flying you by.
So that's what I've been trying to do, just slow down life, because I don't know if I'm older. How old are you?
25 now.
25?
Yeah.
It was just your birthday?
Yeah.
For sure, happy belated.
I appreciate you.
I'm 25 too. I turned 25 in September, so you probably can feel it too, like your frontal lobe developing a little bit.
Hell yeah, most definitely.
And
your maturity started kicking in like a motherfucker, bro.
You make like way less impulsive decisions. You just like see life as like a forest, not like just looking in front of a tree.
I get what you're saying. Cause like the other day, bro, I was going to go look at cars, because for my birthday I always buy a car. Typically, if I walk on a dealership and I want something, I'm leaving with it. But now, like, I'm learning about just, like, moving off of dopamine. See, like, as a young nigga, bro, dopamine is, like, a rush for you.
Bro.
Like, so you get in a dealership, the car dude, like, what do we have to do to get this deal made today? Usually, you're going to be like, oh, we get it done today? You're going to do it. You walking out, now you just got fucked on the numbers, interest rate high as hell. He charged you an extra $10K for the car.
No cap.
Nigga added 50,000 taxes and fees. Like, now me, like, as a maturing adult, bro, like, I ain't gonna lie, like, I'm sitting in the car dealership, he talking about what we gotta do to make it wait today. I was like, I'll wait till tomorrow. Because the craziest thing about it is things that you want in the moment, give yourself 24 hours, let everything die down. You'll be like, damn, like, do I really need that shit? Like, even right now, bro, like, I've been black trucking around Miami, bro. Like, usually when I'm in Miami, I can't come out here and not get a rental. Because I feel like I gotta be seen, I gotta pop it.
Cap.
I be out this bitch, I be like, 2K for 2 days in the Lamb? Fuck it. And now I'm getting to the point where I'm like, bro, I got bills, I got a business, you get what I'm saying? Like I'd rather spend $2,000 on clothes and flip it to a 10, or like, you get what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like I look at things a lot differently now. So I feel like that mental development, like, yeah, that shit kick in like a motherfucker, bro.
For sure, yeah, we definitely gonna get into the clothing brand too. I see you've been going crazy with the drops. How much you like, or what's like the most you made a day off the brand? Or you can just say like how many orders.
I ain't gonna lie, so see, you got different forms of brands. So you got hype brands, where it's like, okay, cool, they trying to build the hype on their brands. So they keep their site locked, You feel me? They show the pieces and they show
Yeah.
people like, okay, on this date, the piece is coming out. So they make 20, 30K, 100K in a day.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? But then they got to close the site again and go fulfill the orders. Me personally, I realized that the hype brand shit is cool, but I realized when you look at big companies, they making money every day.
Yeah.
I would rather have my
for real.
site open to the public at all times. So I haven't had a 20K, 30K day off the brand shit. In the last 2 months of me doing the brand though, I done had 20, 30K months though. You get what I'm saying?
That's
So
smooth,
yeah, so it's
for
like
sure.
I'm really making the same amount of money as y'all, because all y'all are doing is y'all open y'all site for one day after leaving it closed for a month. Y'all make the money, close the site, now you're having to fulfill the orders. I'm just doing it every fucking day. So I be seeing like 1K, 2K, 3K days and shit like that. You get what I'm saying? Some days I done seen 4 or 5K, but it's like realistically, I like consistent money, and I feel like it actually like helps me a little bit more, because see, when you doing the method of like building a hype brand, okay, now during that period of you fulfilling orders and your site being closed, you're having to live off of those funds. You get what I'm saying?
For sure.
So you kind of like, some niggas are willy-nilly, they go spend all their cheese. You get what I'm saying? But I feel like it's kind of, you now you having to pace yourself. You having to be real focused and be real strategic with your money, because you know until I do my next drop, it's nothing coming in. So I kind of like my brand, how I got it going.
I would ask what made you start it, but I saw like a clip you said like you were modeling people's or whatever, doing promos.
Yeah, bro, it's like, okay, I'm doing promos for brands making 50K off a picture. You get what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, I did a picture got fucking 50K likes. At least 10%, 20% of my following is going to go buy that piece.
Sure.
You get what I'm saying? So like, man, they charging $200-$300 a piece, bro. Them folks just made racks off of the picture that I only got paid 1,000 for, 2,000 for. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, I really just like seeing like how brands are capitalizing off of using influencers to push their clothes. And I was like, bro, I just push my own shit, bro. Why would I not make 50K, 100K for myself wearing my own clothes? And realistically, like, I feel like it was like getting oversaturated. Like it was to the point to where people seen the value in me posting in their clothes, cause I had hella traction when it came to just like posting pictures. I guess like my pictures minimum was doing 25K likes. You get what I'm saying? So like I'm doing them shits every day, and it was giving me some type of burnout, cause it's like realistically, like nothing is fun when you're forced to do it.
For sure.
It's like if your passion is dancing, you're gonna enjoy dancing. But now if niggas walking up to you, dance, nigga, dance.
Yeah,
it's like
damn, a monkey.
All right, bro. Yeah, like chill, bro. Like now you treat me like a circus animal. So like that's the same shit with like the motivational shit, bro. Like I enjoy doing motivation because I choose to do it. But it'd be like, people be like, give me some motivational words right now. I'd be like, all right, bro. Now, like now I don't even know what to say, because it's not organic. So I feel like that's what made that shit cool, bro. It's like, it's organic. I get to make money for myself, and it allowed me to kind of step away from like making money and like working a job damn near, because it became a job with the whole photo shit. I actually enjoy taking pictures and wearing clothes and getting fly, but when it's people telling you like, bro, it's been 2-3 days, when are you gonna do my post? It's like, okay, now I don't, now it's not fun no more.
It's like, damn, I got a life too. Like,
yeah,
like,
bro.
I know you pay me, I'm gonna get it done, but like, you feel me?
And that's the other side of business, bro.
Yeah,
so that's the part that sucks about business. It's like when you're working for people, you're not necessarily able to like create your own schedule, move on your own time. And I've always been a person where like the whole point of me doing the shit I was doing was for freedom. You know what I'm saying? Time and location freedom. Like, I don't want a motherfucker telling me like, you on vacation, bro, when you going back home so you could take my picture.
Yeah, like,
it kind of sucks.
You're right. They take the fun out of it. And that brings me to another point. Like, everybody like says they're entrepreneur, like if they got a clothing brand, but if you don't got like a team, like I'm sure you got a team. Like even bro told me, send the money to my manager or whoever, you know what I'm saying? If you don't got a team, you're basically self-employed.
Yeah. And I feel like it's kind of difficult to build a team. I will kind of like talk about that, because I feel like a lot of people feel like, oh, you just supposed to let anybody be in your team. I would tell people, don't confuse friendship and business. And the reason why I say that shit is because a lot of times we want to work with our friends, but I'm gonna be honest with you, it's hard for your friend to take your business as serious as you, and it creates conflict. Now you don't want to be cool with them, because like, say I'm running a clothing brand and I try to hire my partners. That is what everybody wants to do.
Right.
But realistically, you hire your partners, next thing you know, it's time for orders to ship off. Your partner like, look, bro, like, I'm tired of shipping orders off. This how we get paid. You get what I'm saying? So it's like when you get to mixing business and shit like that, it creates such a conflict, because again, bro, if people don't take your business as serious as you, it's damn near like you don't care about me.
Exactly.
And I feel like that makes you kind of like resent people. So I tell people like, always keep work, business, friends, because it's like, you want to hire your folks, but in general, bro, a lot of times, bro, I've never seen business not burn out friendships. And the reason being is because, like I said, bro, when you dealing with numbers, you dealing with money, you dealing with whatever you dealing with, bro, if anything fails, you looking at the opposite person's strength. Like, best friends have lost their friendships over bread, bro. So
Facts.
I would say, like, if you're gonna build a team, make sure it's a team of people that you hire and people that you actually allocate and work to and shit like that. Like when it comes to the management, I let my mama manage my shit, but it's because like I pay my mother. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, cool. And all she has to do is receive my money and be like, got it. So it's not really like she's really doing anything. You get what I'm saying? But if it was to the extent of like my mama's dealing with my booking, my mama don't forget to tell me about an appointment, I might spaz. That's bread. So like,
no, for sure.
I feel like it just goes hand in hand, bro. Really hire people that actually are workers, bro. Keep business, and separate your friendships and shit like that. For sure.
For sure.
The team be important though, because without a team, bro, that shit be stressful, bro. Like, even right now, dealing with a clothing brand, I'm only 2 months in, but I'm fulfilling 200 to 500 orders by myself. Packing them, printing the labels out, going to go drop them off at the fucking post office and shit. And I'm going to be honest, bro. Like, it be stressful. I see why niggas be like, fuck it, I'm finna go get a warehouse and go get people to do it. You know what I'm saying?
And it's stressful and it's time consuming. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think it's a book out there, like, buy your time back.
You have
to.
to.
Like, literally, because if you want to be cheap and not invest in yourself, not take those risks, you know what I'm saying? Like, he told me, saying like half a bit up front or whatever, I could have been like too scared, like, he might scam me like other people have or whatever.
Most definitely.
But what if I never did it? We would have never had this video, you know what I'm saying? I would have never met bro or whatever. But
I feel like that's why I be big on like take risks too. Because I feel like a lot of times, bro, a lot of people don't understand the most successful people in the world are people who weren't scared to take risks. Because see, the difference between a person that's scared to take risks and a person who is, failure is only possible if you quit. You get what I'm saying?
Exactly.
See, a lot of people are scared to fail in the first fucking place. So that's why they be stuck in the same place. Now, if you're not scared to fail and you're not a quitter, you're going to see success at some point, because you can only lose for so many times before you're able to adapt and learn enough to get a W. So I feel like in life, bro, a lot of people don't understand the most successful people around you have failed more times than you've tried. And that be the issue, bro. A lot of people aren't trying and aren't failing. So you can't win if you've never even tried to see if you're going to take a L. Like, a nigga be like, damn, bro, should I start streaming? Nah, bro, this shit probably ain't going to get me paid. This shit probably ain't going to work out. And you being scared to take that risk and scared to fail, you don't know. You might have streamed your first stream, blew up, Casa not jumping that bitch, and now you're the biggest streamer in the world. Like, you never know. So I always tell people, like, take out on that leap of faith. I made myself get to the position of where I am now because I failed so many times. Like, I've lost money more times than I've made money, but that's why I'm able to keep my cheese now, because I've learned it's the experience of having it. And if I didn't lose it, I wouldn't have been able to regain it. You get what I'm saying?
Sure.
Man, y'all folks get out there and fucking take y'all L's, bro. Take it as a grain of salt, get back in the game and do that shit all over again. I've never seen a football player lose one game and be like, I'm done with this NFL
it's the
shit.
end of the world. Fuck.
Yeah, bro. Or like a motherfucker be like, fuck it, I'm scared. I just got into the NFL. I'm not gonna play my first game because I think I'm gonna get tackled. Like, you have to take those risks, bro.
Literally. And like, this not even related to like business and shit, but we all got a homie who say he don't get girls or whatever. It's probably because he's
never tried.
Yeah. Or one girl tells him no.
Yeah.
Like,
I was like, fuck it.
like I was on Ocean Drive and shit. The first 2 girls told me no. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. You keep.
It's plenty of them.
You gonna make one.
Yeah, bro. I feel like life is about, like, you gotta understand, like, it's a numbers game, gang. If it's 8 billion people in the world and the first no you get, you like, it's over with. You've accepted failure for you even tried for real, because there's so many opportunities out there. And I don't think a lot of people understand, bro. If a motherfucker told you you was 100 no's away from $1 million, you would be accepted to getting told no a lot more often. If a motherfucker told you you was 100 fails away from $1 million, nigga, you're gonna try to fail a lot more often. So I feel like just get yourself out there, because a lot of people don't understand. We all here for the first time. None of us know how this shit's supposed to go, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, we don't understand life. Like, we all living this shit for the first time. And the craziest thing about it is you don't know what you meant to do or who you meant to be until you try everything. You're gonna die trying to try everything, but realistically, like, you're gonna get the closest you can to being successful by putting yourself out there.
And to add on to that, you know what I'm saying? Like, to the taking risks, not even just money, but if you want to be cheap to yourself about taking risks, that's like the longer you gotta wait to get your dream life, you know what I'm saying? And you might not ever get it.
I feel like that should just be like, everything's a learning experience, bro. In life, bro, like I said, bro, like, you had to fucking crawl and bump your head a couple times to learn how to walk.
Man.
If you never touched a hot flame, you wouldn't know fire is hot. So it's like, realistically, like, bro, just overly put yourself out there. And don't ever feel like you taking losses defines who you are as a person. See, I feel like a lot of people in life, they took one big L and it changed their whole trajectory of like who they thought they were. And I feel like having an ego is both a good and a bad thing. You get what I'm saying? It's all about how your ego operates. So never think you're bigger than the world or bigger than anybody else. But I say always feel like you're big enough to make anything happen. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't necessarily believe like we're our own individual gods. It's somebody up there fucking operating the world, making things happen and putting things in position. But I feel like he's given us enough power to create and destroy. So to some extent, you can either create your own reality or destroy your own reality. And I feel like a lot of times people don't understand, like, the outside world is a reflection of how you feel inside. So it's like the people that go through the shittiest shit in life, they the ones that's always talking about something, why me? Why me? I start realizing when you realize the world don't owe you shit, and instead of asking why me, you say why not me, that's when shit starts working out and actually going in your direction.
No, for real, I just made a video about that the other day. Like, people always, you know, saying, oh, it's not realistic, or oh, but it's like if someone who came from nothing, dirt, not even a pot to piss in, made it to whatever the dream life, got rich, got a family, whatever it is, why can't you?
Exactly. Even if it hasn't happened yet, bro, you could be the first. Cause see, that was the craziest thing about it too when it came to this content creation shit. I had a lot of doubt, but I had to be very much delusional because it was like, I'm the first person in my family. Nobody's been a fucking on TV or fucking nobody's had 1 million followers or nothing in my family. So it's like when everybody is conforming to a normal life, like they like, okay, I'm gonna work a job, you get what I'm saying? We going to college, stuff like that. I was the first person to step outside the box. And a lot of times, I don't think people understand when you're stepping outside the box, it's gonna be a lot of outside hate. A lot of people are gonna doubt you because they haven't seen it been done before. It's so crazy to say, like, it's like trying to tell a motherfucker like a unicorn is real and you're the only person that's ever seen one. You can't expect other people to believe in your dreams if it's never been visibly seen. You get what I'm saying? A lot of people don't understand what you're talking about or what you got going on in your head until it unfolds in real life. So that's why I tell people it's better not to tell people your goals. It's better not to tell people what you plan on doing and just let it unfold in front of people's face, because a lot of time people will talk down on what you're doing. They'll make you feel like it's not worth it, or they'll make you feel like it's not possible. And I feel like if you are gonna tell people, just make sure you always keep it in the back of your head. If you think it's possible, it's possible. Because I feel like your mindset is the most important walking into anything. Because when I stepped away from my job and I told my grandparents, like, I don't want to go to college, bro. Like, I'm finna pick up a camera and like, I'm gonna be like famous. You know what I'm saying? I'm still not nowhere near where I want to be. Like, I haven't been on TV yet. You get what I'm saying? I hit 100K. I want to hit 1 million on YouTube now. You get what I'm saying? Like, I want 1 million followers across all platforms. And I feel like to an extent, bro, like if I never even took that first leap of faith, I wouldn't even reach a quarter of the following I'm trying to accomplish. And I feel like a lot of times, bro, I still would have been working a job. I probably would have went to college, and I ultimately would have been unhappy because I let other people determine my path in life. You get what I'm saying? So don't always listen to your folks. Don't always listen to your friends. I feel like everybody has your best interests at heart, but you have to say like, fuck that shit and do like the shit that ain't been seen before.
Definitely, because I'm sure you noticed this too, or like realized it, like, when you really like going on your path, like just to like fulfillment, you know, not even just success, like whatever you're trying to do, you really have to go into the mindset like actually believing in yourself though. You know what I'm saying? Like, this used to be one of my problems. I played basketball back in the day and shit in high school, and it's like I was one of the best players, but I didn't play confident every game. So if you're just going through the motions, it's not going to be a good outcome. But if you like, all right, I'm really going to start vlogging, all right, I'm really going to start researching what camera, I'm going to really figure out my niche, I'm going to look at my analytics, my average view duration, like all the logistics and shit, and really like believe in yourself, it's going to be a way different outcome.
Definitely. And I feel like it's like the faith portion of the shit too, bro. Like, the world don't believe in you if you don't believe in yourself. Like, that's another thing about inside is outer reflection. I feel like a lot of people walk into shit with doubt and wonder why they get the results they getting. Like, if you walk into making a clothing brand and you be like, bro, this shit probably gonna fail. It's probably gonna fail.
Probably is.
You get what I'm saying? And I feel like a lot of times people don't understand. That's why I say you have to be delusional about your goals and the things that you want for yourself. Because if you walk into things with an undefeated mindset, it's damn near no way you could lose, because you're telling yourself like, I'm not gonna allow myself to lose. So like when I started doing social media, bro, I didn't have no friends doing it. I had no source of like how to do this and how to do that. But I was like, bro, I always felt like I was meant to do this shit. And I feel like a lot of times people don't understand, you have to see yourself as the person that you want to be before you ever could become that person. And it's like you damn near have to like be that person before you ever could become
Exactly.
the person. So it's like, nigga, if you want to be a millionaire, you got to move like one, gang. The millionaire version of yourself probably don't smoke, probably don't drink. He probably don't kick it as much. He probably don't go to the club. He's probably working out. He's probably with his friends coming up with productive ideas. He's probably sitting down in the lab all day working on shit, and he probably takes himself to sleep earlier. It's like a lot of things that you probably are doing right now that is not a reflection of who you want to be. And I feel like a lot of times, bro, like that's the thing that people confuse too, bro. Insanity, like the actual definition of insanity is doing the same thing and expecting a different result. So it's like if you've been doing the same repetitive bullshit for 5-6 years, you're like, why am I not rich yet? You need to look at your circle, yourself, your habits, and whatever you got going on around you, because a lot of time, bro, if you're stuck in a repetitive cycle, you gotta be doing the same shit, bro. So I think like my biggest thing is, bro, just like overly have faith in yourself and realize if you want to become anything in this life, you have to already be that person.
Definitely. I be thinking like in the back of my mind, like recently, like what would the best version of myself be doing? Like you just out competing yourself, and it's not going to be comfortable, and it's a never ending process. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Every day when I wake up now, it's like I'm gonna be Richie 2.0 today, tomorrow, or the day after 3.0. Like I feel like every day I'm damn near like the same, but a different person.
I feel like a lot of us expect to change in like a day. Like that's why like the New Year's resolution should be so stupid. Like you were drinking, partying, kicking with your homeboy, smoking the day before, and then you're like, tomorrow on January 1st, everything's gonna change. That shit is unrealistic, bro. Like character development and just development as a person in general is about small, tiny steps forward. Anybody like watching this shit, bro, don't necessarily judge yourself based on you not being able to change in a night, but try to make small advancements. Like before I ever was able to stop smoking, I couldn't just cold turkey weed, bro. It was hard. I've been smoking since I was like fucking 12 years old, nigga. I'm in my 20s. So it's like, okay, I'm gonna smoke a half a joint today. Now I'm only smoking bong hits, and then I cold turkey this shit. You know what I'm saying? But I really didn't cold turkey it. I weighed myself off of it. You know what I'm saying? When it came to like being outside, hanging around the wrong people, like that shit came in small spurts. So I feel like character development is like slow development over time, bro. Like your life is kind of like the stock market, bro. Like if you look at stocks over a period in time, bro, the scale goes up and down. You get what I'm saying? But like if you look at it from a long scale, it's consistently going up. You take your small little L's, you take your small little bump downs, and you lose certain people. You get what I'm saying? Maybe you have to change a couple times, but every time you hit that bottom riff, when you go up, it's new highs and new lows in life. So it's like niggas be complaining, talking about something, bro, I'm going back broke, but you got knowledge this time, even though you lost your money. You have resources this time. You probably know more people, you know more things. So a lot of times people don't understand when you so-called hit rock bottom, you never can really go back to zero. You get what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So like I used to be complaining, bro, when I was depressed like a year ago, because I'm like, bro, life is not where I wanted to be right now, and I feel like I'm having to start all over. But I'm saying all of this while I'm in a penthouse.
Right.
And it's so crazy because 2-3 years before that, I was tired of being in my granny crib, and I got my first crib, and I was complaining about being in my crib, and I'm like, I could be at grandma's house, bro. But this is what I mean by like, it's new highs and it's new lows, bro, because it's like, again, like you literally will be complaining about the place that your life is in right now, but if you look back at who you used to be, bro, you're exactly where you wanted to be. You get what I'm saying? Like I'm complaining about being in a penthouse with fucking responsibilities and cars and bills, but nigga, when I was a little kid, this was the dream that I wanted. And a lot of time I don't think people understand, bro, like your dream can be two-sided. You get what I'm saying? Like some of the shit that you be asking for, until you experience it, you won't know it's not necessarily what you want. But I would tell people a lot of times, bro, any position you're in life is always self-inflicted. Like you have to understand that you wanted this. You get what I'm saying? Like I used to complain about, damn, bro, I'd be wanting to take a break from the social media shit, but I wanted to blow up. This is what comes with it. So when you get what you ask for, bro, don't complain. And if you are gonna complain, maybe what you're asking for isn't what you want for.
No, that's deep for real, because a lot of people, they get their goals or what they want based off another person's life, or based off of what they saw on TV, whatever, social media, or just the process. Oh, my big brother did this, so I gotta do this. We did it. It's a family thing. Like, you know, you can make your own wave, and like, even with the social media stuff, like you said, when you were on your last 10K or whatever, from the outside looking in, they probably like, damn, he up 100, he did.
Facts.
So don't compare your life. Obviously, I know y'all hear that all the time, but like,
comparison
seriously,
is a thief of fucking joy, bro.
Seriously though.
And I think the weirdest thing too about like the whole comparison is a thief of joy shit, bro. Like I think that's what was pushing me into like a deep depression too, bro. Like it's like it's like if you're living a comparison based lifestyle, it's always somebody ahead of you and behind you when you think about it like that. But if you're living off of self progression, as long as you're always doing better than yourself yesterday, you're moving forward. See, I feel like a lot of people nowadays, and that's like the good and bad part of social media. Social media could be good on the consumption side if you're like consuming like advice. You're taking like, you get what I'm saying, motivation, inspiration. But if you're pulling in like a lot of negatives from social media, like, why am I not a 16-year-old millionaire? Like shit like that. You start fucking like dumbing down your life and putting yourself into a position where you're like, you feel like you're not doing enough. And that's the craziest thing about social media, bro. Social media is such a weird thing to look at because what you don't understand is you're watching a person's highlight reel. So it's like a lot of people was probably watching me last year and like, damn, I want to be Casper. Motherfuckers don't know, bro. I'm losing all of my friends. My family's acting strange as hell. I got $20,000 a month in bills. You get what I'm saying? Like the average person wants to make $20,000 a month. Imagine having to spend it. You get what I'm saying? So like, it's so crazy to say the stress of my life at 23 years old, or when people were watching me like, yeah, so it's like a year and a half ago. Like, bro, I was fried, bro. Like I'm waking up every day like, bro, god damn, bro, if I don't make a video today, bro, like it's gonna be hell at the end of the month. You get what I'm saying? And I feel like a lot of people don't understand, bro. Like you don't know the stress that people are going through on the other side of that camera. You don't know the trials and tribulations that it took to get into these positions. So just enjoy your life and enjoy your pathway. Because a lot of time, if you're enjoying other people's life through this one-sided perspective on social media, you don't know if this person you watching this a billionaire and driving this Lambo, when he cuts this bitch off, he's fucking having to turn the Lambo keys in. It's his partner and shit. The car that he has is a rental. Maybe he's living in his fucking car. You get what I'm saying? Crib. This bitch at Airbnb. Bro don't got no friends. When he cut the camera off, this nigga is sad as hell, lonely as fuck. You get what I'm saying? Or like maybe like he got family issues or whatever the case may be, bro. He could be living his best life on camera and his fucking mom is dying of cancer when the camera cuts off. Like you don't know. So like don't want to life switch with a person, bro. Just enjoy your life, bro, and make your life what you want it to be. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's real. That's real. Like I be telling people all the time, like everyone's basically like the best. Like no one's better. You're not better than anyone, but no one's better than you. You know what I'm saying? So like live your movie. Like let's say I was inspired by him, but I'm not WhoCasper. You know what I'm saying? I'm legendary rich. I'm sure you've been inspired by other people, or whatever the case may be, and that's what makes you stand out in the first place.
Individuality. I feel like a lot of people don't understand. Like you're defined by who you are as a person, and that's why a lot of people that want to be like, oh, maybe you want to be fucking Lil Baby, or you want to be this person or that person. Like I feel like a lot of people don't be understanding you can never be anybody but the best version of yourself. So when you're trying to compete to be another person, bro, it's always gonna make you look weird, bro. You're always gonna feel kind of awkward, bro, because a lot of people don't understand the easiest thing to do in this life is be yourself. So that's why like when a person is not from the street go hang around hood niggas like, bro, you're not from the hood, bro. You get what I'm saying? Or a motherfucker who say you try to go play the fucking NBA and you've never picked up a basketball. Niggas are going to look at you off rip and be like, who put this nigga on the court? You feel me? So it's like, bro, just be yourself and do what you want to do. And I feel like that's where like ultimately like happiness comes from. And it's like that's how you really attract and surround yourself around the right people and put yourself in the right environment and actually find your pathway a lot faster. I feel like a lot of people don't understand that it takes you a lot longer to get to where you're supposed to be in life if you're trying to be somebody else. It was periods in time when I was overly materialistic, bro. I could have been a millionaire a lot quicker if I wasn't consumed by keeping up with people that want to buy $10,000 clothes and go on shopping sprees, and you get what I'm saying, wasting my money on bullshit. Or even when I had got to the point where I was like, damn, bro, like now that I'm not materialistic, I was hanging around people that like the club life and shit like that. I was spending so much time on bullshit that I wasn't actually working on myself as a person. I feel like a lot of time, bro, people don't understand the ultimate way to throw yourself off of your path is by trying to be somebody else or trying to step into somebody else's lane or being surrounded by people that don't have nothing to do with what you got going on. Like you'll attract the right group of people and you'll attract like-minded people when you're being yourself. A lot of times you be like, why am I surrounded by fuck niggas? Probably because you're doing something you ain't got no damn business. Why am I surrounded by people that don't have the same goals as me? Probably because you're putting on a facade and acting like somebody you're not. And I feel like a lot of times people don't understand when you're your true self, you easily get to your goals. You easily are surrounded by the people that are just like you and meant to be around you. And I feel like a lot of times, bro, life is just a smooth trail when you say, fuck all the outside noise, let me just be me.
For sure. And like you said, smooth trail, like obviously it's still gonna be ups and downs, but I definitely can notice too, like when you're just on a wave, like everything's flowing, you know what I'm saying? Like when you're on your path to greatness, whatever you want to call it, everything you need, whoever you need, like you're going to attract that. He has a different version of the universe than me. He sees the world differently than me. So you're gonna attract everything you need when you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, you know? When you get to chasing stuff, like you're chasing it. Like it's not meant for you. Like whether it's a female, whether it's you keep applying for the same job and they still not fucking with you, you know what I'm saying? And you're trying to get to this corporate job or whatever.
Law of attraction is a real thing. I feel like a lot of people don't understand, like you will attract bullshit if you're outputting that. So like I feel like in life, bro, I have been able to put myself in some of the best positions by understanding like the whole law of attraction. It's like one of those situations where I'm like, okay, cool. Like when I was like, okay, I want to be outside all the time. I want to be this. I want to do that. I want to do that. I was always questioning like why it's taking me so long to get to my goals. And until I actually sat down and said like, I'm gonna be Casper. Like the version of y'all that y'all see on me on the internet was like my most organic self. It was a point in time where I feel like I was living different lives and trying to do different shit, but it was all because I didn't really know myself. So like find yourself and you'll find your life a lot faster, bro. Like if you looking at people and you like, damn, this nigga's like hella successful at a young age, he's probably like genuinely himself right now. You get what I'm saying? Like he's not trying to fucking surround himself around the wrong crowd. He's not forcing shit. And I think that's the thing about the law of attraction. Like anything forced is not really meant for you, like you said. And I feel like a lot of times, bro, people force relationships. We force certain pathways. We force our goals. We force all of these different things, bro. And what people fail to understand is, bro, if it's meant for you, it's meant for you. So like, when I was forcing myself to go to college, it was probably never gonna work out because I didn't want to go to college. You get what I'm saying? When I was forcing myself to do real estate because my mom wanted me to do real estate, I was good at it, but I hated it. And it ultimately made me unhappy. And then when I was like, okay, cool, I'm gonna just do what the fuck I want to do. It might not work out, but like that's why I think a lot of people don't understand. Some of the people that are most happy in life aren't necessarily the richest, but it's people that's doing their purpose. Your purpose is not making money. Money was made by man. It's fucking material. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, so it's like if it comes with what you do, it's a bonus, but realistically, like a lot of people are cool with just chasing their God-given talent and pathway, bro. Some niggas don't have not a pot to piss in, bro, but that nigga loves beating on the drums, and bro has a good ass life sitting on the side of the road, bro, beating on drums every day. Wake up happy, go do what he do. You get what I'm saying? I think a lot of people don't understand like true happiness is not built around material, bro. It's built around doing what your God-given purpose is. So you have artists that aren't millionaires, right? And they're completely happy with their life. They wake up every day and paint, and they'll die painting and not feel no type of way about the fact that they didn't have money. And then you got millionaire artists that be out this bitch strung off drugs and fucking like, you get what I'm saying? So it's two sides to everything, and I feel like a lot of people don't understand like money itself, I wouldn't say is evil, but money is the root of all evil because a lot of people chase money and chase material and don't understand that if your life is built around material, you're not really living life
at all.
When we die, we can't take none of this shit with us. I could tell them folks bury me with my money, but can I physically touch it? You get what I'm saying? And I feel like a lot of people don't understand like experience is the most important thing in life, like having experiences. Like I done bought plenty of shoes, plenty of clothes. I had a closet full of $200,000 worth of bullshit. Realistically, going on vacations though, like kicking it with my partners, you get what I'm saying? Being with my mom, you feel me? Like going to go take my folks to fucking Aspen, Colorado and like shit like that. Like I'm gonna remember that. And the craziest thing about a human being is before you die, bro, it's like a theory that like your brain replays like for like 10 minutes after your body has died, your brain replays like your best memories. You get what I'm saying? Like you get to see everything that you enjoyed the most, bro, in like a quick little time span before you just finally like clock out and it just like dies off completely. And the craziest thing about it is like, imagine you don't really have no memories, bro. Like everything is material. So your last fucking 5-10 seconds of living, shoes, clothes,
No jewelry shopping,
fuck. And then it's over, like fizzled. Like I would hate for that to be like my last 10 moments of like fucking like consciousness. You get what I'm saying? So I feel like the memory shit is like real important, bro. Like do shit with your family. You get what I'm saying? And the craziest thing about money is y'all wouldn't value it as much if it couldn't do things for you. It's never been about the money. It's about what the money can do. If money couldn't fucking put you in a position to retire your mom and keep her from not having to work no more. If it couldn't put you in a house that's enjoyable that you can enjoy with all of your people. You get what I'm saying? If you weren't able to travel with it, money allows you to buy things, which is why we equate it to happiness. Money is not the actual happiness, it's what we get after we get money. You get what I'm saying? And it's sad that they had to put a price on everything in life because now we feel like we have to chase money. But ultimately, bro, what you have to chase is a purpose, and just understand that life, again, is about like experience. Now, if you got money, that's a bonus, bro. You could do a lot more. You could create a lot more experiences. But I don't think people understand that there's simple things in life that we miss out on too. Like I was so caught up in money, bro, I forgot how it feels to just like go outside, just go like walk around, bro. Like kick it. You get what I'm saying?
For real.
Like go walk on the beach and go look at the fucking water, bro. It don't cost a lot to do that. You get what I'm saying? Go through a walk in the park and have a conversation. You get what I'm saying? Like even shit like this, bro. Like sitting down having like mental conversations. Like some niggas get so caught up in life. Their life is so fucking caught up in material and bread. Like like people can't even have a regular conversation. You know what I'm saying? So shit like that really throws me off, because I feel like a lot of people have like devalued some of the most valuable shit in life. And the most valuable shit in life are simple things. Relationships, conversation, just experiencing simple shit, bro. Like a lot of people don't understand, bro. Like you don't value things as much as you should, bro. Like being able to see, we don't really think about like how cool that is, bro. Cause a nigga who's blind enjoys life and he's never seen anything. You know what I'm saying? Being able to hear. Like, us having a conversation right now, I don't think people understand, like, it's a motherfucker who ain't ever heard a goddamn word. You know what I'm saying? So, like, the simplest things in life that we choose to, like, just be like, this is just, like, whatever, bro. Like, you don't understand, like, there are people who are, I hate to say it, like, it's people who are like a vegetable, bro, who can't do anything, but they like, bro, life is worth fucking living. You get what I'm saying? So to an extent, if you tell a person who's a vegetable, like, yeah, bro, if you ain't got no money, life sucks. They can't even fathom that. You get what I'm saying? So I feel like we just equate life to like bullshit, bro. Don't get caught up in the hype, bro. A lot of the things that we value as people, again, are created by man. It's not even real.
Literally, because like you said about the money, a stack of 100K by itself, it can't do nothing. Like if it's just sitting in your shoebox. What the money's gonna float, the money's gonna start turning into airplanes and shit, you know what I'm saying?
And I think about building like wealth, and I do think about building like generational wealth to some extent, but I also think about like, I can't take none of this shit with me. I'm gonna build money up to make sure my folks straight and make sure like my kids are straight, you get what I'm saying? But to an extent, like when I die, like I'm not gonna know what the fuck is going on with that money, so I'm also gonna enjoy it while I'm here. I feel like a lot of people don't understand, bro, like if you're spending your whole entire life just saving bread and not really like enjoying life, that kind of sucks, because like when it's all said and done, bro, it's like, bro, the whole point in making this shit was to be able to enjoy things. So I feel like it was a point in time where like I was like stashing 6 figures in a shoebox, and it's like, yeah, I still save money. I'm not just gonna say I spend every dime I make, you get what I'm saying? But like, bro, like treat yourself, you get what I'm saying? Like don't spend every dollar, but like, bro, if you can afford to go on a vacation, bro, don't be like, the only way I'm gonna make it to 100K is by saving. Nobody made it to be a millionaire or be financially free by saving. They made it by taking risks. Make your money work for you. Go live your life. Have experiences, you get what I'm saying? Open your eyes to new things, see things you haven't seen before. But I want y'all folks to understand, like, if you're spending every step of your life moving so fucking carefully, you get what I'm saying? You're watching every fucking step. You're trying to make sure you never fuck up, bro. Realistically, like, you might live your whole entire life safe, but you're gonna die not really having too much to show for it. Like, imagine dying and you've saved $1 million in a shoebox, but you spent your whole life doing it. You've never traveled, you never left outside your city. Like, every day you wake up, it's like work,
You die square. Like,
and somebody else gets to enjoy it. Whoever finds that shoebox, whoever you pass that down to, now they get to experience what should have been your experience. So I feel like that's why it's like, okay, cool. I focus on generational wealth, but I'm gonna always make sure like I enjoy my life too.
For sure. It's no point in trying to go get this shit if you're not gonna, blow it at some point, not all of it, like you said. There's someone out there right now like, all right, bet. So get my first 100K. All right, let's say I make $2,000 a month. All right, I'm gonna say half of my checks. It's gonna take you probably till you get what, 60, 70 by doing that? You need to be investing in that. And obviously don't just invest it, he's doing stocks good, I'm gonna just put it in stocks. No, like do your research, and it's gonna take trial and error, you know what I'm saying, taking risks to find a way to grow your money. I'm sure you have so many different sources of income or so many different, motions to where you making money like in your sleep, or you're having people hit you up. Basically, like you're a walking like service pretty much. Like I hit you up, money just fell in your lap basically because of the previous work and the credibility that's to your name.
Exactly. Like you said, like the time that you put in is what you get out of this shit. So like create enough value for yourself to where like money comes to you. I feel like that's the best thing about it, bro. Like I never chased money, and when I chased money, I didn't make any. I was struggling. You get what I'm saying? But when it got to the point where I was like focusing on myself to create self-value, like, okay, cool, bro. Like I'm really good at talking to people, bro. Like that's a skill I should sharpen. Like fuck like trying to figure out how to get paid off of talking. Let me just get really good at fucking talking. And I feel like that's gonna pay me off. You get what I'm saying? Like when it came to making clothes, I could have been like, hey, what do I need? Who do I need to sell to? Da, da, da. I was just like, fuck it, I'm gonna just make clothes I like, bro. And I'm gonna get really good at making clothes I like. And how they sell themselves. I feel like a good product sells itself the same way you can sell your own likeliness. You get what I'm saying? And I feel like a lot of times, bro, people are always focusing on like, what's the best source of, see, I always get asked that question, like, what's the best side hustle? What's the best thing to get into right now? The best thing to get into right now is figuring out exactly who you are, because then it makes you way easier to sell yourself to other people. I can tell the motherfucker the best thing to do right now is fucking sell lemonade. You might make terrible lemonade. It ain't gonna work for you. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Tell the motherfucker, oh bro, I played the fucking piano, nigga. I make millions of dollars. You might be terrible at the fucking piano. And it's not to say that you can't learn, but it's to say, bro, if it's meant for you, damn near natural. It's not forced. You get what I'm saying? And it's like, yeah, you have to learn certain skills and shit like that, but I feel like realistically, bro, whatever you're meant to be doing is something that you don't even gotta think twice about. Like when it came to that content creation shit, bro, I had been recording little snippets and videos of myself, and I had always been like a creative. You get what I'm saying? Like some people are really good at like fucking working and like making trinkets and shit. Like you're probably a fucking mechanic, nigga, or you're like supposed to be like some type of engineer. I always was like, I don't like hard work, and not to the extent of I don't like working hard, but I don't like manual labor. I'm like, bro, like I like being able to like feel like the job that I'm doing is like art. You know what I'm saying? It's simple. It's easy for me to pick up a camera and naturally talk to people. Some people get on the camera and fucking stumble across their words, they stutter, maybe you don't know what to say. And it's not to say it's not meant for you, but like I said, bro, like you just have to figure out what your God-given talent is. And I feel like a lot of people like really skip over the fact that everybody was put here with a divine purpose. And if y'all don't know what that means, it just means like from the time you were created, your life was pre-written. A lot of us fucking skip over some pages in our life, or we try to move too fast, or we try to cut corners, and that's where people fuck up. That's how you end up in jail. That's how you end up in the grave early. But if you take your fucking time with life and understand that life kind of just comes to you, the best thing about life is not necessarily the end, it's the journey. It's like playing a fucking video game. If you skip to the last fucking level, it's like, how did we get here? You get what I'm saying? And I feel like a lot of people don't understand, bro. When I talk to people that are rich and I ask them like, what was the best part of your life? It was getting rich. It was like the come up, you get what I'm saying? Like working hard, hustling, the late nights, you get what I'm saying? Doing all this different shit, because once you kind of get to where you want to be in life, it's like, I hate to say it, bro, I feel like a lot of people do want to be like billionaires and shit like that, but I think a lot of people don't understand what comes with that. Like to an extent, once you became a billionaire, you've accomplished everything you can accomplish. You could buy anything you want to buy. You could do anything you want to do. And to an extent, that sounds fun, but it really reaps the joy out of shit. And it's to the point to where like now, the only thing that you can do now that you can do anything is preserve your wealth. So now you spend the rest of your dying days trying to make sure that your $1 billion doesn't go below $1 billion. And it's like, bro, what the fuck does that even mean? Like your purpose has become money.
Right, consumption, like just like Elon. I don't know who the
Elon Musk, bro.
He
like,
can't live an ordinary life. He can't just go to the beach and grab a couple drinks and not say nothing, not answer no emails, not have no phone calls. Like, no.
Because like now your whole life is consumed by money, and to the extent of like when he's on vacation, this nigga probably sitting somewhere with the phone to this ear, looking down at this. Like I don't want that for myself, bro. And I think a lot of people don't understand, bro. That's not happiness, bro. Like to an extent, bro. Like a lot of the things that y'all think y'all want, y'all don't understand. It's two sides of blessings, bro. Money could either come from God or it could come from the devil. Now having financial freedom is not necessarily being like a filthy, stinking, rich millionaire. You get what I'm saying? Financial freedom is like, I can take a vacation today. I can make sure my family's straight. Oh, I want to do something for this person, I can. But to the extent of where you just have like shit money. Okay, like I got a bill, like I don't know, bro. I feel like a lot of people just like kind of skip over the fact that like, again, bro, like it's a level of like life that you lose, bro. Like even him not being able to go nowhere without answering phone calls, like he can't go nowhere without thinking somebody's out to get him.
No,
you know what I'm saying? He can't go kick it around people without thinking people that's having a conversation with him are trying to use him. Now anybody that doesn't have an equal value of finance is a threat. You get what I'm saying? Because it's like, what do you want from me? To an extent, bro, I kind of like enjoy like some of the simple aspects of my life, because even though I have seen like money and finance and shit like that, like I still feel very normal. You feel me? So like being around a person that might not have as much cheese as me, I don't feel awkward, bro, because it's more value that a person can bring to you than finance and like shit like that. Like again, this conversation is not only helping people that are watching it, it might be helping you, but it's also helping me. So like to an extent, bro, some people can't even enjoy that simple shit like that.
Nah, no cap. I feel like with social media too, like obviously we just talked about like comparison, but even like you can almost like see or like feel like the soul coming from like the influencer, the rapper, like some YouTubers, like, and this not a diss to nobody, you know what I'm saying, get your bread, but like they got a YouTube channel, but the channel not even like about themselves. Like they gotta have celebrities, they gotta do things that you can tell they don't really like doing. That's not them. And like I can tell that you really like doing what you do, you know what I'm saying?
See, I feel like that's the definition of selling your soul. Like doing things that you don't enjoy doing for the purpose of money. I like talking to people. I take pictures with every person that asks me to take a picture. I'm gonna stop and have a conversation with anybody that tries to have a conversation, as long as it's not like, you know what I'm saying, like some crazy.
Some weird shit.
Like, and I feel like to an extent, bro, like a lot of people don't understand like if I got to the point to where I hated talking and I was still doing it just for the purpose of money, I'm lost. You get what I'm saying? Because it's like realistically, like whatever you're doing in this lifetime is supposed to be enjoyable. I feel like a lot of people sell off their time, their happiness, their freedom for money. Like it was like this little miniature series I was watching, or like a little mini episode, bro. It was a dude who had just graduated. He's walking through like a whole bunch of people, and a nigga with a suit walks up to him. He says, yeah, bro, I'll pay you to stand in this box today. I'll give you $50 if you stand in the box. He stood in the box for $50 for that day, right? Then he said, meet me here again tomorrow. He met the dude tomorrow. He's like, so now I'll give you $200 if you stand in this box for 5 days. He stood in the box for 5 days. Bro, he says, meet me here again. He's like, yeah, bro, I'll give you $10,000 if you stand in this box for the next year. This man has been standing in a box for the last year of his life for some cheese. But think about all the people all the time he's missed out on, all of the different things that he hasn't been able to see, the things he haven't been able to experience. And then bro said, I'll give you $1 million if you stand in this box for the next 50 years. That man, by the time he got that million and he walked off, his whole life had passed him by, bro. Life wasn't even enjoyable. He couldn't do what he wanted to do. Nothing really fucking mattered at that point, because you traded your whole entire life, freedom, and your whole entire, like, what is it called? Not childhood, but I want to say, like, you traded off your golden years, damn near. You know what I'm saying? For material, bro. I couldn't think of what it's called, but like, you traded off your adolescence for fucking material, bro. And it's so crazy to say, bro. A lot of people do that in life, bro. Like, you spend your whole entire life working a job that you hate because you're making money. You know what I'm saying? And when you die and everything is said and done, bro, like, damn, bro, you traded off your happiness to make cheese that you didn't even get to enjoy, bro. And that's what I feel like that box is. That box is you putting yourself in a position in life and locking yourself into something for money and trading off your happiness, your time, your freedom, your age. And I feel like that sucks. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy to me. Ultimately, I would tell any person, like, bro, don't ever trade off what makes you happy or trade off what your purpose is for bread, bro. Because I feel like a lot of people, gang, like, it's people that enjoy making music until you was signed to a label and the label told you if you didn't make this type of music or do this or put on this type of image, we're not gonna pay you no more. And now the thing that was your art or the thing that you enjoy doing has become a job, and now you hate it, but you're still doing it because you're getting paid.
Don't stop doing what you like just because it's not making money, or it might not ever make you money though. Like, I'm vlogging, I'm doing what I'm doing. This is not the only way I'm ever gonna make money. And I'm not doing it just for money. I'll take the fun out this shit.
And I think that's why I started vlogging, bro. And I think that's why I got irritated with vlogging.
Right.
So like, when I first started vlogging, it wasn't even necessarily to get paid. I didn't know if it was gonna blow up, but I was like, I'm doing this because my ultimate goal with this whole entire situation is like to just captivate my life, bro. Like, these are memories, bro. I'm only in my fucking 20s. I just now started doing this shit. So I'm like, later down the line, I'm like, eventually, I'm gonna look back at this and I could be like, damn, like, I lived a crazy ass life. You get what I'm saying? Even if nobody else seen my vlogs, even if it didn't get hundreds of thousands of views, fuck it. Even if it didn't get 100 views, like, this is for me. Ultimately, like, I could look back in my life one day, look at my conversations, look at the people I talked to, look at the things I did, and I can be happy knowing, like, I did something with my life. You get what I'm saying?
Facts.
And the shit blowing up was a fucking bonus. I feel like where I got carried away with the shit was where I was like, damn, bro, if I'm not getting a certain amount of views per video, or I'm not making a certain amount of money per video, it's not worth doing no more. That wasn't even your intended purpose with doing this shit. And I tell people all the time, if you lose your purpose, that's when things start to feel like it's not worth it. You get what I'm saying? So always just remember what your purpose is and what your starting reason was for what you did. You get what I'm saying? And I feel like that's why when it comes to like talking to people and shit like that, I enjoy talking to people because it's like, it makes me happy. Talking to people makes me happy. Enjoying conversation makes me happy. And ultimately, I feel like a lot of times people don't understand, like, I was wondering how I was gonna make shit pop off, or I was wondering what was going to like, I was wondering what was ultimately gonna like make me feel like, damn, bro, like what I'm doing is worth it. Cause again, bro, like, I used to be talking and I'd be giving advice to my mom. I'd be giving advice to my brother and shit, and I'd be like, damn, bro, like my advice does a lot. You get what I'm saying? And I'm like, shit, bro, I've never like tried to see like how many people this shit could touch. So when I started making the content with like the motivational videos, bro, I didn't know how it was gonna go, but I'm like, even if one person sees this shit, is cool. Now to the point to where I said, damn, if 1 million people don't see this shit, it's not worth doing. Like, ultimately, I've just lost sight of shit. So like I said, bro, that's why I stopped vlogging. That's why I stopped doing the motivational shit, because I got too caught up in the hype. I got too caught up in the materialistic side of it, like numbers, clout, shit like that. You get what I'm saying? And ultimately, bro, that's when I took a step back. But I stepped back into it because I realized my original purpose, bro. Niggas don't see these vlogs, fuck it. This shit is what I want to do in my time. This is what I want to do because it's my hobby. Like, don't let your hobby be a job. And when it came to the motivational speaking shit, whether 100 people see it, one person see it, or I could go look back at it myself, like, that is my intended purpose in the shit. Because I got videos to this day, bro, like, they done touched 200,000 views, 300,000 views, bro. People probably not even watching them no more, but just to be able to go back and, like, listen to certain parts of my life or certain shit that I said, I'd be like, damn, like, that shit is, like, ultimately, like, have a purpose in whatever you're doing. I think that's like what I want to get to.
Like you just said, you can look back at the videos and be like, damn, like not even just the numbers, but like the videos are like a self-diary, a self-journal, you know what
Exactly.
I'm saying? When I watch my old shit, it'd be like therapy for me. I'd be like, damn, I had so much enthusiasm and like I had nothing then.
And I think that was like the craziest part about like looking back at certain parts of my life. Like you said, it's like a diary. Like I look back at my videos, and now that I've got past like the view side of shit and like how many comments is it getting, like shit like that, I'm like, I really be looking at my videos and I'm like, damn, bro, every video I ever made was like something I was going through in that time. So a lot of people think I was just like making random ass videos like talking. In reality, I was talking to myself. So if I made a video talking about depression, I was probably depressed. You know what I'm saying? Like if I made a video talking about losing friends, I probably lost friends. You get what I'm saying? So like I think a lot of people was like watching my videos feeling like this nigga's just like making random ass quotes. But in reality, bro, it was me like giving a self-reflection to myself, and to see like my self-reflections carry out and help a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, change a lot of people's lives and kind of give people like a different outlook or a different perspective and help other people get through that shit too. Like that was ultimately like what made me happy doing content creation. Like I could say I made a lot of money from this shit, but like the money didn't bring me nothing but like, I don't know, like material shit. And like material gets old, gang. Like new cars come out, you're gonna want the newest one. New clothes come out, clothes get old, you're gonna want the new clothes or whatever's trending. But like being able to look back and see how many people that shit's touched, and now it's like 2 years later, bro, and like people still walk up to me like, bro, this one video I seen of you, like I was ready to like say fuck this shit before I seen that video. Like that's cool to me. To have not vlogged in a year, and I was walking down the street the other day, like walking to the gas station. I still like do normal shit. Like I can fucking black truck to the gas station, but like I kind of like walking. You know what I'm saying? Like walking to the goddamn gas station, niggas drive by in their car and they're like, it's like four like young people hanging out the window, like pointing at their phone, like showing me my videos and shit. I'm like, that's like cool, bro. Walking down the strip, it's like a fucking 30-year-old talking about something. Bro, that face tat on your face, I remember seeing your video, bro. Like I remember that face tat. He was like, I'm not gonna lie to you, like keep doing what you're doing. Like he like I don't even want to like take none of your time. Like all respect to you, but like he's like, you like what you're doing has a purpose. So like shit like that be big for me, bro. Like even last night, bro, I wish I was recording this shit. I was out with my mom and my partner, we walking on the strip. I was going to goddamn, like, we was getting ready to go to the strip club or some bullshit, like just like have fun, cause I've never been to a strip club with my mom. Nigga, a fucking Sprinter passes by and a young nigga scream out of the car, yo, it's fucking Casper. Like that's cool, bro, to like know that my content like actually like it touched somebody. You know what I'm saying? To the point to where they even want to say something to you. Cause I feel like a lot of niggas don't understand. There are famous people out this bitch and people will see them and not say shit to them, bro. Cause it doesn't have like any type of resonation.
Yeah, I don't know what they say, what, impact over influence or something like that? Like,
hell yeah.
You can't beat that. Not even just like the egotistic part of like, oh, someone asking for a picture. They view you, even if it's like a gram like of importance, like in their brain, in their life, to really, you know, walk up to you and be
see,
like,
I can fuck with that, cause I feel like a lot of people, bro, like a lot of people look up to niggas cause they want to be them.
Right.
I think the biggest thing with my content was telling everybody, like, I don't want y'all to be me. I want y'all to be the best version of yourself. I don't want a bunch of mini Caspers running around.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? Like, I want whoever is watching this to embody becoming the best version of themselves. And I feel like a lot of people want mini-me's. Like, they want people to want to be them. But I've never wanted that shit because I don't like the idolization side of social media, bro. Like, like realistically, I feel like that shit is a short spurt anyways, because like when you're being idolized, the moment that you don't have anything else to show these people, they don't care about you no more. I have done social media for 2-3 years and I have went a whole year without posting, without buying a new car. I ain't even posting no pictures. I barely post on my story. But like if I was idolized, people would have forgot about me. They would have been like, this nigga ain't bought no car. The fuck do I care about him for? He ain't, what is he doing? You get what I'm saying? But it's like, bro, I brought a different thing to social media that like, I wouldn't necessarily say it hasn't been done before, but I would say people like me haven't did it before. You get what I'm saying? And for me to have been like a person that can make people look to the organic side of my life, bro, I could be in a fucking box and niggas might pass by that box and be like, damn, like that's fucking Casper, bro. Like, I appreciate you. Like yesterday, like there is a lot of weird shit yesterday just kind of like reminded me of my purpose. And I feel like that shit happens often. You get what I'm saying? saying, to kind of like realign your pathway. So I've been walking around a lot with my camera and just starting to vlog again because I'm overly finna start posting because I feel like it's something I miss. Walking on the strip, it's a little kid hustling. You know how they be holding like the fake basketball papers. Like, I'm trying to fundraise for my basketball team. The little nigga walked up to me and he was like, hold on, wait a second. He like, bro, you're Casper. He said, I'm gonna be honest with you. I watch all your videos, bro. Like, I take a lot of motivation from you. He was like, I don't even want no money from you. He was like, just like being here, seeing you, I thought I would never see you. Your time is like, that shit's like worth money to me. I was like, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Because like, before he recognized it was me, all he cared about was cheese. Instantly went out the window. But I think like that's like the thing about like idolization versus like true inspiration and motivation. You get what I'm saying? Like, I didn't have to motivate people by buying the most expensive cars and jewelry, bro. Like, I just said words.
That's it. You just had a message. Like you said, you're not known for jewelry. Like, it's a plus. It's cool. Like, you know, the cars you have, but they're not like.
It doesn't define me.
We only know Casper because of the ZL1 or because of the
Black Wing. Yeah.
You know what
it
I'm
don't
saying?
define me. So I feel like that shit was cool too because like, I think my biggest thing with creating the platform I created is like, I'll never go back to zero. I always like move forward and like work on elevating myself. But God forbid, bro, if it was what God wanted for me, if it was what the universe wanted for me and I did like go back to being a normal person, I would want to know like that people didn't value me for material shit.
Real.
I feel like I put enough into the world where it wouldn't ever go back to that point. But like, it's like, shit, bro. You never know. And I think the craziest thing about it is, bro, like I said, bro, I just never wanted I never wanted to be one of those people where it's like, oh man, like this nigga's not popping it no more. It's not worth looking at. Like, bro, I have people, I could literally jump on live right now and get to talking, and it's 1,000 people like, what you gonna say today? That's cool as hell, you know what I'm saying? Right. Versus like, nigga, if I'm not posting a vehicle or going on a fancy dinner or I'm not out here just like flaunting money. And I feel like that's where a lot of people go broke too. It's like the broke to keep up an image versus just like having an image that people actually like. Like, I'm glad and I'm thankful to say like that y'all support me for just like doing normal.
Nah, for real, that's hard because like not everyone knows like the ad revenue and all that. Like, you make a video about spending 20 on a Cuban, you're probably not gonna make 20K off of one video. Probably not even off of 20, 30 videos. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all be thinking just because like you'll have a car or materials that is automatically gonna just turn you up, or it might turn you up for a second. But I've even seen this in my life when I bought my first chain like 2 years ago in Atlanta. Like, all the whole city was on my 3-4 days later, no one gives a fuck. They're on to the next thing. It's always gonna be something new. So don't get
it be small spurts, bro. Like, it definitely be small spurts, and I feel like that's why like actually having some actual value to present to people gives you like real longevity. Because like I said, bro, like you just said, bro, I've spent $20,000 on the chain and I did not make my money back from going to go do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I went on $10,000 shopping sprees and I've done all of this shit. And the craziest thing about it, I was going broke making that type of content thinking that was what was gonna pop me off. I'm like, this materialistic shit is what people wanna see. Some people do, but those people don't value you for real, bro. They just value in what you could do. So it's like to the point where you can't spend money no more, or you're not going to go buy shit no more. Like, they don't even give a fuck about you, bro. Like, to say like, I built a platform up off of talking, like, bro, you really, like, realistically, like, do any fucking thing that you want to do, gang. Because it's like, bro, people got millions of views singing. Some people have millions of views not talking at all. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, there's no limitation to like what can pop you off or what can like, you know, take you to that next level. So I would say like, don't go broke on material, bro. Just focus on like building longevity. And I think like the biggest thing to do is like focus on like, I would say focus on your legacy. You know what I'm saying? It's not about what you do while you're here, but it's about the mark that it leaves when you leave. So it's like, okay, cool. Like, do good while you're here and it'll impact people and put enough impact on the world to where when you leave, your name will still live on. A lot of people's name don't live on because niggas think a Lamborghini is gonna have people talking about you when you die. I ain't fucking cares.
It's about your morals and principles, like you said, your legacy. Like, when I die or whatever, they're not gonna be like, oh, Richie had that RLS chain. No, they're gonna be like, oh, he was a fake ass person. Oh, he was a real ass person. Like, people remember how you treat them, you know what I'm saying? And like, even when it's vice versa, like, people are gonna treat you like basically how you treat yourself. Like, if you really stand on it and you really got like respect for yourself, you're not gonna let someone disguise a joke into, you know what I'm saying, an insult. You're not gonna let fucking triple, quadruple text trying to get her attention. Like, you're gonna know your worth.
And nobody's showing up at your funeral because you had fancy cars or because you had a nice crib. Like, it's all about what you did for people, bro. It's millionaires with nobody at their funeral, and it's a homeless person that did something for everybody in the neighborhood, and everybody shows up. So like, when it comes to like a perspective standpoint, bro, just be a genuine person and be real. And if you make money, you do. It's a bonus, it's cool, but don't let that be your purpose. And when it's not your purpose, it comes to you a lot easier, bro. And sometimes I want y'all folks to understand too, I learned this shit my damn self. Money comes from two different people, either God or the devil. You could get money that's built to create self-destruction, or you could get money that's built in order to create wealth and put you in a position to actually be able to take yourself to the next level. A lot of people that have money don't understand that it came from the devil. They do drugs. They're consumed by women. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Lust is an all-time high. They can't even enjoy simple things in life because they're so consumed by material. You know what I'm saying? And then you have people who like actually understand the value of money. You know what I'm saying? They travel, take their people out, make sure everybody's straight. And those are the people that's actually like really enjoying their money. You get what I'm saying? So I would say like, bro, you gotta understand there's two sides to everything. And I feel like life is like, it's no one-way road with this shit. You know what I'm saying? It's an up and downhill battle. And you just really just gotta find like the balance in between.
I actually saw like one of your clips on like TikTok, like obviously, you know, the roller coaster about life, but like it's literally like never ending obstacles, never ending fight, but you gotta do it like with a smile though. You know what I'm saying? Like it is what it is.
Take that shit to the chin and be like, fuck it, bro. Like whatever happens, happens. And I feel like that's where a lot of people fuck up. Like, bro, this shit gonna get bad, it's gonna get ugly, but every day is a day worth living, because realistically you could not be here. I think what made me start valuing shit like that the most is like watching my partners die like at a young age. I have like real friends that like died at like 17, 16. You know what I'm saying? It'd be like, you somewhat have like survivor's remorse. Like, why am I still here? But then again, bro, you have to like come to that realization, like, we all have an intended purpose, and until your purpose is fulfilled, you still gonna be here. So like, that's why I know like some niggas will be like, I hit 250,000 followers, I got 100K on YouTube, bro. I got 350,000 followers on TikTok, bro. I made it. Like, nah, cause I'm still here. You know what I'm saying? So whatever is meant to be done has not been done yet, bro. And that's why I go so hard. Like, bro, a lot of people be seeing me on social media and they be like, bro, you get on TikTok live and you talk every day, bro. And I'm like, yeah, cause I only have 300,000 followers and there's 8 billion people in the fucking world. So for me to think that I've done anywhere near how much I'm supposed to do, shit, job ain't done, bro.
No cap. It's a lot of people who know who Casper is. It's a lot of people who
don't. Exactly.
And to add on to the yapping shit, it's 99% of people yap for free.
Literally. At least I get paid to do it.
You get paid, and obviously, you know, the message.
There's a purpose. Exactly. So, and then I feel like a lot of times too, bro, like, this is the funny thing about like the yapping shit for me, bro. People don't understand, like, nowadays that's what everyone's doing, bro. Literally. At least what I do, again, has some type of intended purpose. Like, nigga, it not only makes money, but it provides value to people. Some motherfuckers sit in front of a goddamn screen for 24 hours and they might make some money, but like, what does it do for a value to the world? You get what I'm saying? Like, motherfucker be sitting on the stream playing a game all day. You making bread, I'm not mad at you. Get your bread, but like, at least my shit is multifaceted. Like, it's like, okay, cool. Like, bro, people learn from it. People figure things out in their life. Like, it's so many different things that come from me making that content. And again, bro, I haven't touched everybody in the world, bro. And it's so crazy to say, bro, like, who knows how many people my content will touch by the time I leave this earth. But it's like, I'm not dead yet. So
no cap. It's like, if you're still here, you can never be in your prime until you're dead. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you might feel like you in your peak right now. Tomorrow, you know what I'm saying? Like,
keep going
up, you know what I'm saying?
New highs and new lows, bro.
And I feel like too, with the type of content like we make, it's like timeless, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, someone could see our video in 2 years and 20 years and be like, damn, that's some real shit.
That's why I be telling people, like, stay like hella consistent and kind of like don't get like discouraged when it comes to like content creation. Like, I was making hella videos, 10K views, 50K views, bro. The video that was stuck at 2K views for like a month ended up being my most viewed video. So it's like, you'll be like, this shit's not working, bro. This shit is fucking, I'm wasting my time. And then next thing you know, bro, like, somebody will go see, you know what I'm saying? Like, Justin Bieber didn't blow up in the night, bro. Like, Justin, like, and this is just an example. Like, I can remember, like, when I was a little kid, I would see Justin Bieber, bro, and they were, like, showing, like, his childhood videos. These videos have been on YouTube for years. Some random person was scrolling one day and, like, clicked on a video of a little kid singing. It was like, we're gonna make this nigga famous. That might be you. Like, you don't know. Like, your opportunity comes from consistency, and a lot of people don't understand, bro. Like, okay, cool, bro. Some people be like, bro, you've been rapping since you're 16, now you're 40. You might blow up when you're 50. You don't know. Some people get it early, some people get it later, and it doesn't mean that you got it later or earlier, bro. It just means you got it when it was your time. You know what I'm saying? I feel like a lot of people don't understand that your time is not defined by age. Like, it's like when you get it, bro. Like, some people are gonna become millionaires when they're fucking young as hell, might be older, might be never. It doesn't mean that you lost out on anything, though, because realistically, bro, like, this is not home. You get what I'm saying? Your home is not on earth. So realistically, like, whatever you're meant to have, you'll have on the other side. So I be telling folks all the time, bro, like, don't get discouraged about, like, if you're not fucking dying as a millionaire again. Like, just die with a purpose and die as a good person. passion and your genuine purpose. And whatever your paradise is on the other side of whatever this shit is.
Facts, because I feel like attachment is like the root to all suffering, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
hell yeah.
like I got to the point to where like 1-2 years ago I was like, damn, if my YouTube channel wasn't doing good, like I'm depressed, or oh, I'm acting like an asshole to my family, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't ever get too attached to whether it's money, whether it's whatever the fuck it is,
Yeah.
to where you're not happy, because at the end of the day, when you were born, when you were a little ass kid just running around, you were happy.
Doing whatever.
Doing whatever.
Anything. Yeah.
Playing with fucking sand.
So it's like, don't take away, and that's why I say, like, don't take away, like, the simple things in life, bro. You get what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people just get straight away from the simple things, bro. Simple things are important. Enjoying life is important, and having that intended purpose.
That's real. That's real. I feel like that's a good point to, you know, wrap it up. You know what I'm saying? I definitely appreciate you. Y'all better take notes, you know what I'm saying? We dropped a lot of games.
We did just drop a lot of gems, though.
And this is all, you feel me, off to the top. We not no AI shit, like... Nah. This shit real. And this is the last thing I'm gonna ask you too. Like, once you stop smoking, like, do you feel a difference, obviously in your health and working out, but like, bro, just your
mentally,
soul,
like, yeah, bro, it's like the mental clarity portion of the shit. So like,
no cap.
I feel like a lot of times, bro, people don't understand that smoking weed is like anxiety chasing. So like, to an extent, like, okay, cool, like, and what I mean by that is, like, a lot of people don't understand what comes with it. Like, it makes you antisocial. You don't talk as much. You get what I'm saying? For some people, they say it makes them talk more. I don't fucking know. You get what I'm saying? But like, bro, like, and then you just start accumulating it and like fucking like attaching it to so many simple things in life. Like, I can't eat without it. Do you have an eating disorder? Because before you were smoking, you used to eat. You get what I'm saying? And actually, a lot of people don't understand they eat less.
Right.
I went from a little kid eating 3 meals a day to when I start smoking. If I don't smoke, I can't eat. I eat 1 meal a day now. You get what I'm saying? And then like sleeping, I can't sleep without it, bro. A lot of people don't understand that it does something. Like, I don't know if maybe it's the new chemicals they put in weed or whatever the case may be, bro. Some people don't realize they haven't had dreams in years. Like, I didn't realize, like, until I stopped smoking, like, I haven't dreamed in like 10 years.
No,
like,
real thing.
I actually stopped, and I stopped, and then I'm like, damn. And then it's like, bro, I don't think people understand how important dreams are. Like, dreams is like escaping to like different realities and different dimensions, like seeing different possibilities and shit like that. Some dreams are very realistic. Some dreams are fantasy. But like, you need that shit, because to an extent, bro, like, you're able to see things before they happen. You're able to see possibilities and shit like that. It actually like allowing you to visualize your creativity. You get what I'm saying? Especially if you're able to do REM sleep, like you're able to like control your dreams. Yeah. It's to the point to where now you could like create realities and see what you want to see, bro. Like, if I want to see what it feels like to drive in a Lambo, I can do it now. You get what I'm saying? So I feel like people don't understand how important dreams are, and that's why like people don't understand, bro. They are trying to legalize a lot of substances and shit because a lot of shit is meant to keep you sleep. You get what I'm saying? And I don't mean sleep is in necessarily like sleeping, but I mean sleep is in like you're not awoke in the real world. Like, people don't understand like the food you eat, substance abuse, drinking, drugs, all of these different things, bro. A lot of this shit was not made by us, bro.
No cap.
And the government will make it illegal, but they be the ones that put it on the street. So it's like, bro, I just want folks to understand, bro, like I said, bro, that when you stop smoking, if you do smoke, and if you can get yourself to that point, bro, your appetite comes back, sleeping is way better, dreams come back, your creativity, bro. A lot of people like say like, oh, my creativity stems from, no, gang, when you was a little kid, you were way more fucking creative than when you started smoking, gang. And realistically, now you're saying that something that you naturally have can only be done with a substance.
Exactly.
I can't make music without getting high first. Like, what? You get what I'm saying? And then I feel like, again, bro, just like the productivity side of shit too, bro. Like, you have so much more energy throughout the day, bro. Like, I used to sleep until like 12 o'clock in the afternoon, bro. I wake up like it's school time every fucking day. You get what I'm saying? Or like, just like, it's just so many different things that you miss out on, bro, because you don't understand what it's doing until you go without it. You get what I'm saying? And I feel like even if y'all not gonna stop completely, bro, like, give yourself 30 days, and it's gonna be like maybe the hardest 30 days ever, but like, just do it just to like see like, damn, like what life actually feels like. Because a lot of people don't understand, bro. You feel like life is better with it, but honestly, life is better without it.
Way better, bro. Like, you feel like when you smoking shit, you feel like you can't have fun without smoking. You feel like you can't listen to music, you can't go hang with a female. Like, how long, when's the last time you smoked?
A year ago.
A year ago?
Yeah.
That's hard. I'm on like 2 months right now, and I feel like the best like I ever felt, you know what I'm saying? I already know it's gonna keep like getting better.
It keeps going, bro. It keeps going, bro. like progressively, I feel like a lot of people be like, mean, it's cool, but like the longer you go without it, bro, you just start really like getting like more grounded. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel like you really start like attaching yourself to different things. You get what I'm saying? Like the time I was spent smoking, like I read, I go work out, go on a jog, go on a walk. You know what I'm saying? I'm way more social now. You know what I'm saying? Like it's people like I used to tell people like, bro, I don't like I know y'all know me for talking and shit, but like I'm antisocial. Like I don't like talking. I actually do like talking. You know what I'm saying? I actually enjoy conversation and talking to random fucking people, but I wouldn't have known that because when I smoke, I'd be on some like,
Exactly.
the fuck? I ain't even trying to. Shit causes fucking social anxiety, paranoia. Like, it's a lot of shit that, like, and some of y'all be saying y'all don't get the shit, but I'm telling you, like, it's there.
You do.
It's there. You probably ignore it, but it's there.
Right, exactly. Tell them, you know, anything like you got coming as far as announcements, or you just want them to stay tuned, or what's going on?
I usually don't like to talk about like things that I have unfolding, but all I can tell y'all, because I know a lot of y'all are looking forward to this, bro. A lot of vlogs on the way, bro. Like I really just want to get back into like really like making content and shit. Like making money is cool, bro. The clothing brand shit is cool. That shit's gonna be there, and I'm gonna use it as a way to like make my vlogs better. You know what I'm saying? Traveling. Going to go see the world, showing y'all different culture, different people, like more conversations and just more like life experiences, because I know a lot of people are like watching my life through a lens and kind of trying to like see like what's possible, because a lot of people see where I come from and see what I've done for myself. So I just want to use everything that I'm doing right now to like leave a real big impact on like younger people and older people and show them like it's like no limitation to the things that you could do. So like y'all are like wanting to look for anything from me, just know like I got a lot more inspiration and motivation coming, I guess. Yeah.
That's real. I fuck with that. Y'all like, comment, subscribe. If you made it this far, we gonna know if you watched the whole video. If you made it this far, comment down Mustang. That's the car we in right now. You know what I'm saying? We gonna know who watched the whole video. No cap. But yeah, y'all stay tuned. More bangers on the way. Follow me on all platforms, Legendary Rich. And yeah, we out.
Okay.